Hey guys, tonight is game 3. The New York Yankees versus the Kansas City Royals. Now, if you're watching this a little later after the game, I'm talking to you from the past. I hope we won. And let me know if we did down in the comments. Now, listen. Man, Yankees have to win tonight. You can't go in there and lose to Kansas City. You're down 2-1 in Kansas City, and you have to play enough game 4 away. But we have some good news for the Yankees. We have some really great news. They are the best road team at 51-30 in Major League Baseball. They have the best road record in Major League Baseball. So that's great. Tonight, the Yankees have Clark Schmidt pitching versus the Kansas City Royals over Luis Gil, who's pitched the majority of the season. Now, Clark Schmidt this year went 5-5 with a 2.85 ERA and 16 starts. He went down with an injury towards the end of May, missed all of June, all of July, all of August, came back early September, and he pitched okay. Clark pitched okay. He was having a phenomenal year, really great season up until he got hurt, and then he went down, came back, and since his return, he went 0-2 with a 3.68 earned run average. The Yankees choosing Clark Schmidt over Luis Gil in Game 3, to me, isn't very shocking. It's not. Even if I came across that it did shock me or that I'm disappointed, not necessarily, because Luis Gil, as of late, is kind of struggling a bit. Now, Gil had a monster month of May. He did. He won the pitcher of the month. He was fantastic. It was awesome. And I believe his month of June was July was a bounce back. Then August was horrible. Then September was all right. But Gil overall this season went 15-7 with a 3.50 ERA and 29 starts. Pitched 151 and 2/3 innings pitched and tossed 171 strikeouts. Like I said, the second half was not very strong for Luis Gil. In the second half, Gil pitched 10 games, went 5-2, and pitched to a 4.20 ERA. Obviously, Gil did miss some time with an injury as well. Now, I do have a little concern, and it has nothing to do with Clark Schmidt starting. It really doesn't. He could go out there and pitch really, really well. He needs to give you at least 5 innings, and then maybe the Yankees can go and go into the pen and grab Luis Gil, and he could work his magic. But Luis Gil doesn't have much experience at all working out of the bullpen, at least here at the major leagues. He really doesn't. And that's why, for me, that's a very interesting choice to pick Schmidt to start, who has a lot, more than Gil anyway, big league experience in relieving over Gil. So I get why you want to go with Schmidt, because he's good, no doubt about it, and he's been pitching better than Gil. But at the same time, if Schmidt gives you 5 innings and you're like, hey, Gil, we want you to get to give us a 6 and 7, right? And you go, and I believe Gil, first time through the order, isn't very good either. It's when he goes later on in the game, he's a bit better. But so having Clark Schmidt start over Gil is like, okay, Clark is going to be fine, whether he's a starting pitcher or out of the bullpen, in my opinion anyway. Gil, we don't know. So it's a little bit of a risk, in my opinion. Now, Clark's career versus Kansas City. Small sample size, very small, but 13 and 2/3 innings pitched with a 3.29 ERA. He hasn't pitched against KC since last September, since September 30th to be exact, 2023. But he went 4 innings pitched. He had 8 hits and 2 earned runs. Also struck out 2 that game. Like I said earlier, I could see them going with the Clark and then Gil. But when it comes to the lineup, now that's what matters most, right? Because for some weird reason, the lineup hasn't been performing. They haven't. And Aaron Judge went to sleep, some would say. He had a bad game 1. Game 2, not the best, but not bad. He got a hit. He went 1 for 3, worked the walk. It was, Juan Soto didn't really have a good game two either, and Bobby Witt has been bad this postseason, and like I said in my previous videos, I feel like that's not being talked about enough. We're constantly hearing, oh, Judge stinks the postseason. Well, Bobby Witt ain't a freaking cherry either. He's not. So, it's like, hey, we're going to crap on Judge who just freaking hit 320. 6'7", it's 320. Are you kidding me? In this day and age, it's 320. Puts the team on his back. Listen, I'm a Judge stan. I'm a Judge. I don't know if that's the right word to use. I love Judge. He's freaking fantastic. But I'm wearing his damn shirt. So this Judge slander, relax with it. I'm begging you. Now, if you want to say bench Giancarlo and put Dominguez in there, maybe I could live with that. But even at that, you're removing Giancarlo's ability to make an impact on the game just like that. And Giancarlo had a solid season. Despite missing time, he had like a 770 OPS. He performed very well. It's what you needed out of him. And if you played 140 games, he hit you 35, 40 home runs. So removing Giancarlo out of the lineup, I understand when you're asking that because you want more athleticism in there. At the same time, he could turn the tide just like that. That's how good he is up at the plate. And in his last game too, constantly putting the bat in the ball. Wasn't because he struck out 4 times. He went 1 for 4. But he put the bat in the ball. So now if you have Big G putting the bat in the ball, my goodness, destruction awaits. That's just my opinion anyway. Listen, Aaron Judge, without a doubt, even though I love the guy, he needs to step up tonight. We need him. And if he steps up and the lineup keeps doing what they're doing, right? I mean, listen, almost everybody last game got a hit except Gleyber Torres, who's been performing very well, I might add, and Juan Soto. So I don't expect Juan Soto to have another 0-for. In fact, if he goes 0-for-2, I expect him to go 0-for-2 with 2 to 3 walks. So at least he's on base. So then that means what? That means Aaron Judge after him needs to do some damage. And if Judge does that, the Yankees win today. And if the Yankees win today, they go into tomorrow with momentum against the Royals. And I think they also take game 4. I'm standing firm on that. I believe in this team. If this is the year where the Yankees can go and win it all, or at least go to the World Series, this is the year. Whether you want to believe me or not, they are the most talented team in the American League tournament right now. They are. So sit back, relax, drink a milkshake, have some popcorn, do what you want to do. I'm going to sit there with my tired eyes, with my newborn baby, and we're going to watch Aaron Judge hit 3 home runs tonight. I hope so. I really do. I at least want to watch the Yankees win. So listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you've watched this video after the game, let me know what happens. Let me know if I'm a little silly for saying the things I've said. So listen, guys, thank you so much. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.